next and do a little English Waltz Clog. And wow. You know, before I played with these guys, I never heard of English Waltz Clog, but obviously I was just in the dark. It's obviously something that is big in Virginia, I guess. Well, they wanted me to talk a little bit about the history of the clogs, or waltz clogging in general. And I do know, I was reading in, I think it was the Weekly World News last week, wasn't it, Jim? I think it was there that there was a new dig in Bath, England. And there was something in there about that they found a pair of completely preserved English waltzing clogs. I know. I can tell you're as stunned as I am. I mean, when I heard this, I couldn't believe it. But what was even neater was that now that they found this perfectly preserved pair, well, they know a little bit about the history of the maker of English waltz clogs. Because slightly, you could still see it, but just slightly on this pair of clogs, you could see the name of the maker. And this is the real kicker. Now, obviously this maker had been in England at one time and then migrated to Europe, as often happens, because the name on the clog was Dr. Scholl's. So now we'll bring Lynn out and have her give you a little more history of the English waltz clog.
Okay, I want to believe what she just told you, but the truth is that they all started wearing these clogs in the factories over in England, and they had metal runners on the bottom to keep them above the grease and the oil. And what they do when they were standing next to the machines was to mimic the sounds. And then gradually they started to get very good at that, and they started to use this form of dance as like a fighting method. And they would dance on the street corners until they were making so much noise that they had to tell them to stop that. So to cheat, they would hang from the lanterns alongside the buildings and English clog against the walls. So you pick whichever story sounds most believable, and I'm going to show you a little bit of English waltz clog now.
Demonstrate a hornpipe for you now.